Yo, welcome back to another episode of From the Sideline B2B. I got the boys in the back, and we ready to rock. I look down and see Boo I'm frozen, but we ready to rock. On today's list, or the word of the day, should I get to that first? Yeah, I should do the word of the day first, Troy. The word of the day is history, and we gonna, because some history was made in the NBA. A little later on in the show, we'll talk about that history. But on the dock today, we got the play-in matchups. We got some playoff early talk for you with the matchups there. We'll address more of it on Thursday. We had history being made. I'm going to leave that topic for that topic, just not to give nothing away. The award picks, our award picks is coming through. Then we got the top 10 NBA players from the 2026 season. And to finish the show out, we're doing our last edits to our yearly tier list. Drop it.
From the hardwood floors to the rafters packed. Welcome to the show. This is Basket the Basket, where the crowd gets loud and the takes get drastic. Breaking down every play, every stat, no plastic. Yo. We talk legends, rookies, dynasties built. From the drive to the dish to the splash, from the tilt, from the opening tip to the closing act. We got the insight you need, straight fact, no cap. From the garden to the bay, where the nets stay snapping, to the shy where the sky and the vibes stay cracking.
Wait, what's nigga? Did it play? Did y'all hear it? At least did y'all hear it? I know y'all. I gotta hear it.
Yeah, no, I can't be clear.
Okay, all right. My settings for some reason always change on voice box now, so I gotta go in and change them back. But anyway, we fucking back with another episode. Got the boys with me. What's up, fellas? How you feeling today?
Yeah, it's popping.
Shit.
Coolin'.
Playoffs is here, baby. I don't really like this. Y'all know your boy has been saying this for years now. Play in, fuck the play in, and fuck the play in. But we got to talk about it. We got some play-in matchups that's going to determine the 7th and 8th seed in both conferences. Troy would hope that we did not have to go through this, but we do. So let's do it. Our first matchup. Let me see what. Let's start with today's games. Our first matchup is going to be the Heat versus the Hornets. What's your thoughts on this
one? I honestly thought we should have been talking about the Hornets a little bit earlier this year because they've been kind of,
that run they went on.
Them in Atlanta, to me, are like the two teams that kind of made a little noise. Atlanta, not surprisingly, I thought after they got off of Trae Young, but they was gonna get even better because I seen games without Trae Young and what they was looking like, and you seen the you know what I'm saying, the growth in the player like Jalen Johnson without Trae. So yeah, but Charlotte, I ain't never really been sold on LaMelo. I mean, I thought he was a good player, but I can't say his name. I ain't gonna be like Troy and just fuck his name. I'm gonna just call him Khan.
Tell me who.
Khan Knuppel, is that his name?
Khan Kafluppel. Khan Kafluppel. I think that is his name. Khan Kafluppel.
Khan Knuppel. Yeah, Shorty.
What?
Him and LaMelo, they might be the modern day Splash Brothers from what I'm seeing. First and second in field goals. I mean, 3-point field goals made this year. I don't think I don't know if Clay and Steph ever was first and second in 3-point. Maybe they was. I might be tripping.
I could fact check over. Huh?
But that's still pretty impressive. Two teammates doing that. Charlotte gonna be a tough out. Miami, bam. Hey, don't need 60 or something. You know what I mean? 60 ball. You hear me? Like, but I would say it's gonna come down to either Charlotte's youth.
You saying 3-pointers made? Not to cut you off.
Yeah, 3-pointers made in the season.
So Stephen Curry was first and second in the NBA 3-pointers made in a season 4 consecutive years from 14 to 17.
There you go. Makes sense. They was pretty healthy, so yeah, pretty impressive though. To be in that company, as we know, so I would still say I'm leaning towards Charlotte right now. Miami's on the road, I'm guessing, right?
Is Miami on the road? Sorry, I had clicked off my page. I don't know. It's in SoFi. I know it's not. Where is it? I don't fucking know.
It can't be in SoFi. SoFi is crazy.
LA, nigga,
SoFi.
goddamn.
It's called SoFi. I read the first thing I saw. Excuse
Oh.
me. The weed's kicking in. Give me a second. My brain ain't even out. You gotta give it a second.
This is our host, people.
Yeah, listen, I didn't know you was gonna ask who was playing. I don't really, you know me, I don't really pay attention to that part of it. I just know they playing.
No.
Nigga, check it. You check it. How about you check it?
I can't. I'm on my
Fuck you.
phone. I don't want to make the screen go black again, you know?
Make it go black, nigga. Fuck you. Fuck you.
I don't make it go black right here.
If the team on the top goes is at, right?
Yes.
What the fuck?
What are you talking about? Moving? I understood this.
I'm trying to figure out how you
on the top is at home, nigga.
How you even asking these
On the
questions?
road. Because I need to know. Listen, it gotta say, but normally it says this team at this team or this team here. Yeah, that and I don't see that here, bro. So normally when I'm looking at who's playing where, it says it. And right now, NBA.com, it don't fucking say it. It just says SoFi playing Tournament East, winner go home, nigga.
I don't think that's Miami's name team arena name. I think
There's
that's
nobody team arena. That's the name of the play-in. It's the SoFi play-in tournament. That's what they call it.
Oh yeah, because it's
The
sponsored by
SoFi
SoFi.
play-in tournament.
The fuck?
But I'm
Who
guessing
the higher-
Miami's at
Who the-
Houston. That's what I'm about to say. I think Miami's the highest seed, if I'm not mistaken. So it might be Hornets at Heat in Miami.
Oh, I got upset.
No, I'm right. Hornets. So it's Heat at Hornets.
Oh, either way, I got Hornets.
Yeah, I got Hornets.
Oh boy! So I talked about this a little bit on my TikTok. I didn't go back and watch it like I said I was last night to see who I picked. I really want to see Bam after that 83 show me something now. Like I want to see him show me something now. And I know it's the play-in, but this is how you get into the playoffs, right? Show me.
I need a 50 ball. Fuck it.
Show me. I don't even give fuck the 50 ball. Like I said in my post, I just want to see some aggressiveness. I want to see him go to the line a lot. I want to see the same things he was doing against the Wizards 4 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. I want to see him do it in this game. This is the game where you do it.
Burger.
But if you can't do that for me, then I'm with Mel and I'm with other people out there on social media. You shouldn't be bringing up your 83, bro. But I would like to see Melo do some. And like I said, also in that same post, I do kind of think, where does Melo go from here? Like, is it am I going to be a home? I mean, yeah, Melo. That's what they call him, the Melo.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about? What are you talking about? Why you stopping me? I'm on the road.
You on the road? My bad. I just got
what
lost.
happened? All right. Let Melo. Where does he go from? Does he stay on the Hornets? Does he act out and actually goes to a team that he can be a number 2 option or number 1 option and contend for a championship? Because the Hornets have had him for what? 6 years, 7 years now? 5, 6 years? Like,
he came in the 21 draft, I want to say.
I believe so.
Because he was in that Wiseman draft. Yeah, I think it was 21.
He was drafted in the 20s, 2020. December 23rd, 2020 is when he was drafted. He was the 3rd pick in the 2020 draft. So 6 years.
That's because they had a late season. So he
6 years.
No, I mean, shit.
I don't know where they go. Have they put adequate pieces around him and to give him a contending
he don't be
team.
healthy enough. This like the first year he's been healthy. First off,
I think
that matters.
this year would be the start of them trying to put adequate
No,
pieces around him.
this would be his second most healthiest season. His most healthiest season was his second season in the NBA. And then, yes, I would agree with you. His last 3 years, he did not play 50 games.
Yeah, I think this would be the quote unquote start of them trying to build technically
team
quote unquote
around him?
him. Yeah, because you acquired Kobe
I'm
White, you
just saying.
drafted Conklin Nipple, you got
Yeah.
Miles Bridges who's healthy. They starting to look like something.
They are. And that's why I got to kind
They're showing some promise, that's for sure. They're showing some promise. But I don't know if you Charlotte, it's like you don't really want to let them go either. I mean, you're gonna be done. You let them go, so you're gonna try to re-sign them, give them the max.
depending on what you let him go for. And I don't think you boo up. I might stand here with you and say, this is not a superstar for superstar or star for star trade.
You never going to probably
Because
get
a team is going to look at what you said. The nigga's been injured last 3 seasons. I can't give you all this for him. Like, he's nice when he's on the court, and he's like that. The boy can play ball. I'll give it to him. Like, out of the Ball brothers, I think we can say healthy, he's probably the better of the 2 that's in the NBA.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Lonzo though. Lonzo, if he would have been able to stay healthy, I don't know. Lonzo was
on a trajectory though. He was.
I don't know if but I think LaMelo always had more promise though. Like he a bona fide scorer, and he could pass.
Yeah, he is. That boy could play. Like I said, that boy could play the sport of basketball. He can. I will give him his respect. But I do think whether it's Charlotte that's looking at it because of his health, now that Boa points that out, or he's looking at, hey, I'm not going to win here, or does he just bite down and be like, hey, I might could win here now. We're putting the team together. I'm healthy finally. Like hopefully I can stay healthy. Because
now we'll be having
42 and 47.
We'll be having to ask where would he go? Like what would be a good place for him to go? And it's really like maybe 2 or 3 spots he can kind of go. He can go Golden State. I think that would be a good look, playing with Steph. You know what I'm saying? And I think he could still be which would be good for him. It might not get viewed that way initially, but I think overall he would probably be the best player on that team.
If he go right now with Steph, yeah.
Yeah.
But what about to the Magic to play with Paolo?
I can see that too. I was going to name them too. That was another team. I said the Magic. That would be a good place.
I think that would be a fucking nasty mixture. They both stay healthy. In the East, they could definitely contend with the 76ers kind of falling off. The Heat trying to find an identity.
I think the Heat would be a good place. You still got Tyler Hero.
Him, Bam, and Hero. Not a bad mixture. I would lean more towards
the culture there, so that's
culture.
Always key.
I was gonna say the Magic, but then I'm thinking the Magic do stay injured. So then I got to think about if Melo goes there and he stays healthy. What the rest of the team look like? Because Jonathan Isaac hasn't.
You still got the Wagner brothers. You still got
the Wagner brothers are there. Mo, I don't know how to pronounce the other one name. I don't want to fuck it up as Boo up.
Franz, and then you got Desmond Bain, you got Jalen Suggs. You still got some decent talent on that team.
You do, but you'll have to give something up for Melo. So I don't know if you have.
Oh yeah, well you're more than
you
likely.
Might not have Suggs.
You're gonna have to give up Franz probably.
Franz and one of the. But I'm saying if you keep Franz, because that might be.
Franz is gonna be the one Charlotte won't.
Charlotte definitely gonna want him, but does that mean I give him up?
I mean, depending on how bad you want LaMelo, yeah.
But I just think that team helps. I don't know. What about see if Scoot would have panned out a little bit more, then I think we would have been. They could have. But Scoot
you got Dame, you got Drew over there.
Yeah, but Dame's in the later of his years, right? That nigga could just relax, try to win
Yeah,
a championship.
Dame on a redemption. You could tell this is gonna be the era where we see players play longer than they should. We see the money out there. We
But
see
is he
it.
gonna play longer than he should, or is he gonna be sitting on the bench longer than he should?
I think the reality is Dame gonna come back and he gonna be decent. He gonna probably put up like 22,
And that's
20
what I'm saying.
games.
If you can get if Scoot was doing what Scoot was projected to do, and then you could get a Dame back and not have to trade him for a Melo and get a LaMelo over there, you could give Dame a later role.
Can't trade Dame.
No, you can't because he has no trade clause.
Exactly.
But I'm saying
that's what I'm saying.
Dame,
like
that's what I'm saying. You keep Dame.
And do what?
If Scoot was doing what we needed to do.
Oh, right. You keep talking about with Scoot. I'm talking about why LaMelo shouldn't want to go there. I'm saying like I wouldn't want to go there because for one, you're gonna have to fleece the talent to get LaMelo to come there. And
not if you rob him.
You're not gonna be able to rob him.
You don't know.
You're gonna have to give up more than likely, bro. You're gonna have to give up Denny. Like for LaMelo.
You had to give up who?
Denny.
Yeah, that's true.
Bro, they not finna. What do Charlotte look like giving you LaMelo for anything but Denny?
I mean, I'm just saying, Portland maybe. Portland,
hell no.
Maybe.
Portland out the question. I'm thinking the Warriors is a good spot. Like I said,
the Warriors is a good spot.
You know,
Pacers would make no sense with Tyler there.
Nah, they don't.
What if the Bucks can pull it off to keep Giannis? What is that matchup?
I think it's over. I think Giannis don't.
It's over. No, I know. Right, but I'm just saying if the Bucks could pull that move off and then keep a Giannis, what do you think a LaMelo and Giannis duo looks like if they both can stay healthy?
I don't know. I ain't saying this bad. It's a good duo. Obviously, it's Giannis and LaMelo, but I would need to know the supporting cast, like the others on the team.
Now I'm thinking, what about LaMelo and Cooper Flag?
I ain't in love with that.
I don't think it's bad though.
I like Kyrie being there because Kyrie is a guy that don't need the ball as much as LaMelo.
Off the ball, yes.
He'll be able to let Cooper still do what he's doing right now, which is going to be ultimately good for his growth and the direction that team is going now, which is Cooper Flag team. He needs to be making a lot of decisions for that team going forward. And Kyrie is the perfect type of player to allow you to still do you, and then Kyrie can still handle the ball and make plays as well.
I agree. Kyrie and Cooper is better because Kyrie, what his ability is and what he can do. I'm just spitting right now, and I kind of don't see another team. The last team I was looking at that I probably would not pull the trigger would be LaMelo and Zion, but that's too many health issues too.
Too many health issues. Would it be a great duo on paper? For sure.
If they could fucking make that shit work, Zion and fucking, oh my God. For sure.
They would be
healthy,
running.
Niggas would go crazy.
They'd be running.
And then the one I stopped like just like that much time on was the Clippers, Kawhi in his later years with LaMelo.
They already got Darius Garland.
But that's what stopped me. Is like they got Darius, so but if he becomes available, everything changes. We know that.
It's like maybe again Golden State. I can see maybe Sacramento.
But what is Golden State giving?
They got some pieces. They got some pieces. Golden State. That's true.
What is Golden State giving?
They would more than likely have to come up off of Jimmy
and Porzingis.
They're gonna have to come up. But see, Charlotte will be thirsty to be doing that. That'll mean they openly admitting that they trying to rebuild. And I mean, some would suggest we
said that already.
Anytime you coming off your franchise player, some teams and most people would expect that you're trying to rebuild. You know what I'm saying? So, but you don't necessarily have to be on that because again, I do think this is the era where people gonna play as long as they can. because the money is out
The
there.
money, right?
And
Because even on a veteran minimum, you about to be making like 35,000. I mean, 35 million. Like soon, you're gonna be 35 million metro. I can't even speak now. Veteran minimums. But I'll take the Hornets. But like I said, I don't know in this one. I really don't know, but I can see the Hornets. Next game we got is on today's slate of games. It's come on, bitches. Trailblazers versus Suns, which I'm going to start here a little bit because we kind of talked about, and this is the reason I kept in our pre-production meeting yesterday, I kept bringing up Devin Booker. I think it's kicking in now. The reason why I kept bringing up Devin Booker and Buap, I know we shared some thoughts last night, is because he's been in the league. He's a 13th pick in a draft. Is he skilled? Yes, he's skilled, but he's played with CP, made it to a finals, lost, right? Played with KD and Bradley Beal, even though Bradley Beal didn't really touch the floor, right? So I don't know if we could count playing with Bradley Beal, right? But he played with KD, didn't go anywhere. He's had the team by himself before that, right? Or wasn't where did the DeAndre Ayton came from there? Matter of fact, if my memory serves me correct, he played with DeAndre Ayton young. DeAndre Ayton wanted to fuck him out of there, and now you come to a spot where you give him the team back, and this is what he does with it. So for me, even though I don't believe in the play-in, and if there was no play-in, he'd be in the play-in. I mean, in the playoffs at the 7th seed. I do think for me, Devin Booker should go out here and win this game. And I'm not saying it's solely him. 5 people on the court. I got to take the Suns here. And if the Trailblazers win this, I'm baffled that Devin Booker, being the guy that he is, the guy on that team, is supposed to rise to these bigger moments and get this shit done. But what?
I feel you on that part of it to some degree. Like, yeah, like Devin Booker is the best player in this series. And he should.
By far.
I wouldn't say by far.
By far. Dame not there.
Ain't got nothing to do with Dame. I wouldn't say he's by far better than Denny right now. I wouldn't say that. I don't think that would be fair to say. No, but I will say this. This is what I will say. I don't have these unrealistic expectations for Devin Booker either. And what I mean by this is that because I do think people have put him in conversations that he may have not should have been in early, you know what I'm saying, like prematurely or whatever. But I would still say, like, for me, Devin Booker has been essentially the West Coast version of DeMar DeRozan to me. And I know people gonna take that out of context when I say that, like, but
Yeah,
what I'm saying is ultimately Devin Booker is a great 2 guard. More than likely going to be a Hall of Famer. Based off what I'm seeing, he's a 24, 25 point career scorer right now. 8th in scoring per game, playoff per game. He's 8th in playoff per game. More than likely, again, he's going to probably be a Hall
playoff
of
per
Famer.
game.
Yes.
That's
He's
like
8th
in the
all time.
playoffs per game.
Yes, he's 8th. Highest playoff per game. 8th all time.
47 playoff games.
I mean, it's just what it is, bro. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like,
made it to the playoffs 4 times. That's a one first time was what? Finals?
Yes. His first
then
time.
In 22, then in 23, and then in 24.
All right.
So 22 wins came off the first time making it with Chris Paul. So it's a good stat.
It wasn't 22 wins. It was 22 games.
22. That's what I meant. 22 games.
Right.
And after that is 10, 11, 4. So two round, first round.
Yep. Your career, bro, his career is still going.
11
He's gonna
years.
probably
He's been there 11 years.
that's fine. His career is still going. More than likely, again, how you get to the Hall of Fame is just have a long NBA career, and it's going to be a pretty good one, no matter how you look at it. Because again, that's why I say like we have unrealistic expectations. It seemed not me. It seemed like
And
we hold everybody to superstar standards, and everybody is not a superstar.
you said he was in the 20,000 point range?
He's going to be there. Yes, he's going to get
Yeah,
20,000
all right.
points
Yeah, he's going to get 20,000.
easily.
Yeah, not easily, but he'll get it.
What where you at right now?
He about 1,900 off, but
He
barring
gonna
some
get it
injuries.
next year,
Barring
motherfucker.
some
What you talking
injuries,
about?
nigga. Barring some
He's
injuries.
gonna get
Nah,
20,000,
his
man. He gonna
his
fuck around.
scoring
He,
this season is down, and he played less games. So
he's going to
if he
fuck
play 64
around.
games next year, like they all doing, they're playing less games, right?
If
You're gonna
Devin
score around
Booker,
the same, so you're gonna need about
30 he's 30
2 more
years
years.
he's 30 years old, bro. More
2
than
more years.
likely Devin Booker is going to get 25,000 career points.
What 100%? He should. He's played 25,000 minutes. He should get 25,000.
Like that's how that goes, bro. Like he's going to get to the Hall of Fame if he never
11
makes it to the
years,
playoffs. He don't have to make it to the playoffs.
only
Never
been
again.
in MVP voting once, and that's in 22.
Why are you
And
holding him to superstar standards, bro?
not
Why are you
holding him.
bringing
Just
that
I'm
up?
holding him. I'm just looking at him.
What standard
And
do you
I
have
didn't
for
hold him. I told you. I said yesterday on the phone that he was an all-star to me.
Okay, so why?
And he
hold
might
him
not
to
be that
all-star
still,
standards? How many
but
times?
the all-star is now looking at it in totality, what I can judge him as now. But coming into the league, did I expect Devin Booker to be a little bit better? Yeah.
Devin Booker legacy talk gonna be crazy.
I don't
think
even
we
know
might have
how.
to have that this all season,
It's
because
gonna be very interesting.
I think we really need to talk about two things this off season, just a whole episode on both of them, and that's Stephen Curry and Devin Booker's legacy, bro.
For what?
Cause everybody has a legacy.
I mean, I guess.
Safer
I
out
just don't.
Devin Booker after the legacy talk, and follow up by is he Hall of Fame, nigga?
Safer out is crazy. Because you not.
That's how we handle our beefs over here.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Get that nigga up out of there.
Why would you even call him a Hall of Famer right now? Like, I'm just telling you, more than likely, based off of how
he's done.
Right.
But I'm just saying, if you want to have the conversation about Devin Booker,
it's no conversation to have.
But do you think he should win this game?
Debatable. Give or take.
I would say yes, he should win this game because I think he has the better team and he's the best player. That's simple for me. He's the best player on the court with the best team. Like, as long as Dylan Brooks and them boys playing, Jalen Green is playing, like, they should get it done.
They definitely should get it done. Mulich?
Yeah, I don't trust none of them niggas at all. Not even gonna lie to you. At all. Don't trust none of them niggas. Not even gonna hold you. This isn't even about Devin Booker, it's more about the team as a whole. Jalen Green is spotty. Dylan Brooks is Dylan Brooks. We don't really know what he does well besides talk shit. And then you got Devin Booker, who's the best player. So it's like to put that against a young, kind of budding Portland team, I really don't see it. I think they're gonna go in there really high-headed, thinking that they're just gonna walk over this Portland team, and Portland's gonna come out with a win. Not by convincingly, not like they're gonna run them out the gym, but no, I do think Portland's gonna win this game in close fashion.
See, and that's why I said we just never know, and that's why I love talking basketball, because anything can happen. But I respect that, but I get what Buap is saying, where he's not a star, or he's not a star or a superstar, but I do have to judge him by being the best player on his team too. Like, he has to be
judge. You're supposed to judge any week. That's what we do, bro. We should be able to critique every player game fairly. But I still think we shouldn't put expectations on players, especially if you just. It's one thing to say he's underachieving to me because I thought he was going to be a superstar, but I don't think the masses felt. I heard comparisons, just like you hear comparisons to a lot of players. On draft night, they initially said he was going to be more likely like a Klay Thompson. which made sense based off the type of team and role that he played on that Kentucky team.
All right. So with that said, did he not overachieve?
I don't think he overachieved either. I think
Really?
he's achieving
I
in
had to
the
be Mel for
NBA.
a second. Forgive me. I
I
had to be
think
Mel.
he's achieving in the NBA. I think he's a good player. I think he's met my expectations, which is
Oh, hold the fuck on. Is Mel's Devin Booker's fault?
what the fuck?
Melvin Booker. Hold on. I'm trying to figure something out. Okay. Melvin Booker. We gotta ask Mel that next time here. But now I feel you, like, but expectations, your own expectations and expectations of a player that's generally looked at of him coming into the league is I judge him by the latter, the ones that and how everybody looks at him. And if the Devin Booker talk, like I said, isn't that strong now, but a couple of years ago, people were talking about him like he just ain't getting it done. That he lost them, especially around the time when he lost the finals. He was cutting his ass up.
I wasn't.
Because it's like, yo, because you've been here, you're supposed to be the best player on your team. You're supposed to be able to get it done.
What you mean? That was his first. You said the finals.
Yeah, it was his first.
That was his first year in the playoffs.
In the years before that, he did not make it. That's what
Yeah, but
everybody
the years before, again, like he's never done anything other than, to me, be a good scorer on a very bad team. That don't make you, to me, that's not how I grade players. That tells me that player
right, but
is.
you have to hold them to some type of standard of being.
I
Is the team not trying to build their franchise around him?
didn't think they were, not initially.
Not when they got KD, but
yeah,
so
later
who
on.
they
Yeah,
building
you're talking about you're talking about later on. Yeah, they
when
started
they
building
drafted him, who did they build it around?
nobody for real to me.
That's,
I thought when they brought Aiden in, Aiden was supposed to be the centerpiece. Like he was supposed to be the player that was going to change the franchise. He was the first pick in the draft. So I'm saying Booker had been there a couple of years at that time. So Aiden just didn't pan out. Booker started, picking it up or whatever, and then they showed that little flash in the bubble. Chris Paul gets there. Now we got a team. Mikal Bridges was blossoming. Like they had a decent team. It was the perfect storm. Sometimes that happened in the NBA. Devin Booker, year 7 in the league. He's a polished scorer at this time, a more polished scorer, should I say. I wouldn't say he's the most polished scorer, but he's polished. He's a veteran in the league. It was a perfect storm. You get a guy like Chris Paul, still serviceable as fuck at that time. Like they had a great situation. Like I think for me, I thought Devin Booker played decent in the finals. When I look at who was guarding him in the finals, Drew Holiday being one of the best perimeter defenders ever, I think most people would understand if some nights was tough against Drew. In your first playoff experience, like you still, I think he averaged 25, 26 in that finals. He wasn't terrible. Like he did his job. They just lost to the better player, the better team. I still think.
I hear that. So
Now, if you want to say
playoffs,
you say who?
What year was he in when he went to the finals?
Year 7 or 8. I've been year 7, year 8.
It was year 6. It was 2021, right?
Okay. Year 6.
Year 6. And then we're almost 6 years removed. I get to evaluate him by what he is, 100%. But when we're talking about a guy, and that's why I said you might not think Devin Booker or they was building around, but they got 8 in 18, 19. 18, 19 or 19? 18, 19.
Who should have more expectations? A number 1 pick out the draft or the number 13?
Oh, the number 1 pick, 100%.
Okay. And if a team drafted a number 13 pick, and a couple of years later they were so bad that they was able to get the number 1 pick, what does that tell you about such player? What expectations do you still have of this player?
Of Devin Booker?
Yes. Like
that
some can argue. I think you can argue he overachieving more than he's underachieving versus anything.
I feel like he's just achieving.
But that's what I would just call it. I would feel like he's just achieving.
Achieving
He's
what?
really underachieving or really
Bro,
overachieving.
everybody, we have to stop with the everybody gonna be a superstar, bro. This is the reason
But
why
I'm
we
not
rank
saying
players
he
the way
is,
we rank
Boo
them,
Ups.
bro.
I don't know why you're taking it that way.
So because
But
like
he
what
is the guy on his
expectation?
team. So I gotta hold him to that standard. Him being the guy on his team. Where's Devin Booker leading his team?
To
Where's
what
Devin
Devin
Booker
Book
leading his
to
team?
to first round exits to
I was gonna
barely
say
making the
first round
playoffs.
exits.
Like what bro? Dominique Wilkins, bro, is an all time great, bro. He was never leading Atlanta to nothing for real, bro.
No,
Never.
not at all. But
Oh,
wait,
he
hold
was,
on. What say that? You
but he,
said Dominique Wilkins? Yeah, wait, hold on.
bro. Go ahead. Bro, Dominique never played in the conference finals. I promise you.
I be getting things mixed up. What the
Never
fuck?
got past the second round. If he did, I must be mistaken. If my memory served me correct, Dominique Wilkins has never played in the conference finals.
Yeah, I think he got bounced in the second round. That's what I'm seeing here. So Boston is 7. Was it
Kardashian curse, nigga.
Boston is 7? Beat Milwaukee that year in 5. I mean, I get you, but I don't think Devin Booker is there yet. He's a good scorer, but that's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to value him at other superstars, and I think how we value other superstars. I think that's where you're getting me a little confused. I'm just basically asking the question in Troy's way: who is Devin Booker? Because in all reality, he is the top guy on the Suns. He is their franchise player as of right now until they draft somebody that comes along. Like the team is built around him. It's in his hands for the second time of his tenure being there for 11 years.
It's like this. It's like all I'm saying is that I hear what you're saying. Is it nice when we see like guys show flashes of moments in the seasons? They had their moments, right?
Because he's
Like
way more
that's
skilled
okay.
than Klay Thompson. I meant to say that. Sorry, but go ahead.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm just saying, like initially, these are the comparisons that he was getting compared to. Like, and that's fine. That's nothing wrong with being compared to Klay Thompson. He's a good player in the NBA. Like that's what again to me that's the problem with the NBA anyway. Like everybody wants to be a star, and I get it, but it seemed like most people still understood back then, like early on. That's how they kept jobs. That's how you. That's why you see a lot of cats like maybe talk about that situation, the Cam Thomas situation, like. That kid is talented, clearly, but it's something for why two teams waived you, bro. Like something is like going on in the NBA, bro. Two teams, yeah, like the Nets don't want you. You average 20 in back-to-back seasons for that team. They don't want you. What's going on?
I agree.
But a lot of it is, and what they're saying, is the ego, and we get it. Like it's hard. A lot of these kids been, they've been exposed to the internet to millions of people at an early age, and it's hard to let go of you just a piece of the team. You're not the main enchilada of the team. Like you just a part of it. Like some people don't want to accept that, bro. And I get it. I get it. It's the competitive nature in the player too. Like that's why I say like I think your goal is to want to be the man. I do get that. But everybody, as us as fans, should stop being unrealistic to some degree. It's like everybody not gonna be the man though, right? Like it's only a certain amount of these dudes gonna really be the man. Like you gonna either prove it or you ain't. And then we can't just say the ones that ain't prove it ain't shit. Like they just not as good as the dudes that did prove it. That's it.
But like I get you. You're all right. But excuse me. I'm looking at Devin Booker, and it's like, even if, because I don't think he's a number one option, and I think you probably would agree that. I think that's why you go get a KD, why you go get a Chris Paul.
I didn't think the KD move was the best thing. Honestly, I didn't.
I'm not saying it was the
understand
best thing, but that's why you would go get a KD.
I would have kept the team the same. They I think again, people panic we live in this microwave society where people panic too fast. They move off of teams too fast. We seen the Lakers do it after 2021. They got hurt. You know what I'm saying? Then they blew up. They blew up the team. Let's bring Russell Westbrook in. Do something dramatic. I think the Suns when they got spanked by Luka like that, they panicked. They gave up a lot of depth to get Kevin Durant, who's no longer on the team. Granted, they got some good depth for him.
They replaced it with some more.
Granted, they got that. Thank God they got some young talent because it was starting to look nasty. You know what I'm saying? Because
we was up here talking about
Bridges is one of the most. He is the most durable player in the league. The boy ain't missed a game his whole. Yeah, he ain't. Mikal Bridges ain't missed a game his whole NBA career. So we know that steal right there in itself is something that's more valuable than anything like you can ask of a player is to be healthy for all the games. So you still would have had that young core. Maybe you move off of Aiden. Now, I'm not saying you don't move off of Aiden, but the Bradley Beal, bringing Bradley Beal in and Kevin Durant, that was.
But I didn't understand the Bradley Beal. The KD, I was okay with if and I said this at the time if KD was coming there to be the second option, but as Buap told me, KD wasn't going there to be the second option. He was going there to be the first option. So if that's the case, then the Suns have to view Devin Booker as a guy that is a second option who needs a number one option to play with. But I don't think, and I think this is
they would trust anybody else,
right? And this is probably where I don't give him a little leeway with. Did the Suns do an adequate job with building? If the Suns were looking at him as being their front guy, did they do an adequate job enough to get him the pieces that he needed to perform to his best ability? And I don't think he's had a number one option besides Chris Paul that complemented his game. Somebody that he could work off of. I thought they was trying to use the one up top, one down low, as I like to call it, the shooting guard and big. Normally it's point guard and big, whatever, to get the pick and roll going. But I don't think Ayton was feeling whatever that situation was over there, and he bounced. And then you leave Devin Booker like, oh shit. So I get some things that's happened over there too with the organization itself that kind of put Devin Booker in sticky situations. And whether I'm holding him to a second option or a first option, if we're holding him to a second option, then yeah, I have to back off a little bit and be like, hey, did the Suns then do a good enough job of putting the team around him that they can win with? And the only time we can say that is the team that they went to the finals with. They just, like Boab said, got beat by the better team.
Yeah, they just, to me, they blew that team up too fast. Again, Kevin Durant, I don't want to say he just came there thinking he's going to be the number one option, but like at the end of the day, like they gave up a lot of depth, so he had to kind of hold down like that you know what I'm saying, more of a scoring load like on the team. Would it have been nice for him to just come there in the offseason or some shit like that, and they didn't have to give up all those key players, those shooters, those spacers, and rotational players. I can't remember exactly who them players was, but because they with the Nets now, so you know how that go. But KD just not that guy to me, like bro, like, and I hope he proved me wrong, because that's what the playoffs are finna do. He got who they playing? The Lakers.
KD, yes, they're playing the Lakers.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? Like, so I just want to see KD and the Houston Rockets go ahead and get the Lakers up out of here. No LeBron, no Luka, no Austin. Yeah.
Get them up out there and then show us what you're gonna do against a real team. But we'll get to KD.
But Devin Booker, G, I'm sorry, I just don't have those unrealistic expectations for the players till they remotely show me that. Now, don't get me wrong, that finals run all in itself was a good start to showing me like, yeah, maybe Devin Booker might be like,
you put the right pieces around him. He's a second option. Another guy's not even a second option, but you have somebody that can lead the offense.
He might have been a one option, like for real. But that Suns team, just lost to a greater team, bro. Like, and that's just most of the time what he beat.
You could say he wasn't but if you could get a guy, and I don't think you get another Chris Paul, but a guy running the helms like that makes it simpler for a guy like Devin Booker to get into his sets, to get to his spots. And I think that's the type of guy you want to play with Devin Booker. But I don't think the Suns did a good job of finding somebody not like Chris Paul, but somebody that could complement Devin Booker's game. And I think that's the problem where I got to kind of take it a little bit off of Devin Booker and put it on the Suns because I am a fair nigga and I like to blame both parties. But 2 more games to get to. Tomorrow's slated games is going to be Magic versus the 76ers. And Troy going to go Magic here. I think that's who I picked.
Sixers.
That's who I picked last night. Did I go Magic or did I go Sixers? I keep forgetting. I think I did pick the Sixers. Whatever. I'm going Magic here. I'm switching it.
Damn.
I said it on live. I'm fuck me. I'm just gonna keep it.
I mean,
Sixers.
I don't know, bro. No Joel Embiid.
And this is the matchup that matters to me. So give me the Magic. Give me the Magic.
Sixers.
The easy first.
I'm gonna say the Magic. I'm gonna say the Magic.
Let me get an easy first round. Boston need it. Tatum needs to get in the flow.
Sixers.
Shut the fuck up, Moolich.
Sixers.
This nigga just in the back of the mom. But
I'm just saying, bro.
PG
They
is back.
can. It's just I'm telling you that Magic team is not good.
PG is back. You got Maxey out there. They have a decent squad, and they did say themselves that they are looking at their that was the Heat. The Heat said, but I look at that as a 76ers, that team that kind of could sneak up on you, as we said last night in the production meeting, that could probably take some games away from you in that first round that you don't want to really give up. If you Boston, because that's who they would play is Boston, I believe. No, it's Boston. I don't believe. I know. But yeah, give me the Magic. I would rather Boston play the Magic. Even though Joel ain't there.
Don't scare me.
I ain't scared. Don't do that to
so fucking scary.
Every year I say I'd rather take somebody. Boy, you're scaring me ass like I didn't know that was coming. I'm not fucking scary. I'm strategic, nigga. I'm a smart.
Yeah, that's a smart pick.
You're not on the team, nigga. Fuck you mean? Talking about you're strategic.
That's a smart pick.
You're fucking scary as a fan.
No,
That's a
I'm
smart
not.
pick.
No, the fuck I'm not. I'm a smart fan.
That's a smart pick.
Why I gotta be scary? Because I'd rather see this team out the play-in. We're talking about 2 play-in teams, nigga. Not the I would rather take the Cavs than the Knicks, nigga. Give me both those teams. I don't give a fuck who they are. I'm talking about the bottom of the bottom. Hell yeah, I want Boston to have the first round easy, just like the fucking Thunder gonna have the first round easy.
I mean, if I'm Boston, I'm looking at it like I was just beating the fuck out of this team.
I'm not being scary. I'm being smart. Give me the Magic.
Yeah, I'm taking that Magic matchup all day.
In the Magic,
young BJ Edgecombe, Tyrese Maxey, Paul George, Kelly Oubre versus a Magic team that I beat by damn near 50 a few weeks ago. Fuck no.
Yeah, damn near 50. Hell yeah.
Would it matter if they had to play the Thunder in the first round?
Who, the Celtics?
Yeah.
No.
Exactly.
Not to me.
I don't think the Thunder can beat the Celtics, but that's just me.
That's because exactly, boo.
Okay, so why do you give a fuck about the Magic?
Because
It's just a better matchup.
I just literally explained.
Strategically, it's a better matchup.
I'm trying to go see the Thunder. That's in the other conference. You feel me? I'm trying to breeze past these niggas so I can just be on the side waiting for the Knicks. Like, bring that ass here, boy. Remember what you did to us last year? Watch this ass whooping you about to get. I'm not shying away from no Knicks, nigga, or no Cavs, or no fucking Pistons, or no Raptors. I'm talking about who I would rather, see the Celtics play in the first round. The Magic, nigga. Give me the easy route, nigga. Everybody get the easy route nowadays. Just ask the Pacers.
That's true.
If y'all was real gangsters, you would have said that.
Nigga, we could beat anybody. I tell you this every year. We could beat anybody. Clip it and cut it up, man. I don't care.
Who would you rather play in the first round? The Thunder, so we can get them out the way. First round, man, ain't no shit.
Hell no. They in a different conference, so that don't even make sense.
Yeah, I'm just saying. It don't matter.
No, you can't say. Give me somebody in the East. We wipe them all out. I don't give a fuck who we play. All 1 through 10, nigga.
Remember in 2010, y'all was when Boston won. They beat I think that was not when Cleveland. It might have been Orlando in 2010. for the Eastern Conference here in Orlando. That year, y'all was in the crowd screaming, "We want LA."
Hell
Kobe
yeah, it's a
gonna,
rivalry.
yeah,
What the fuck are you talking
yeah,
about?
yeah. Be
We
careful
want
what you
LA.
ask for. Just be careful what you ask
And we
for.
lost. That's right.
Orlando might
Okay.
do that to y'all. Then y'all looking crazy.
Orlando
Hell
ain't
no, they
fucking doing
won't.
shit to nothing.
Hell no, they will not.
Boo out, what you telling me?
Hell no,
Hey,
they
hey,
won't.
hey, hold on, Moo, what he be telling me? Hey, Troy, you don't even believe that. Hey, boo out.
Look, cause
Hey, boo
hell no.
Hey, boo out. You don't even believe that, nigga. You don't even believe that. You don't even believe that, boo out.
Hey,
But hey,
anything's possible, Troy.
anything can happen. Hey, that's
Yeah,
why I'm not
anything's
talking
possible, Troy. You know.
Not that though.
Give me the Magic. I got the Magic beating the 76ers.
Not that though.
Okay.
That Orlando team is not good. I
It's not a
promise you.
7-game series. It's not a 7-game
Hey,
series. It's a
the
fucking one
shit
game.
y'all be
One game.
saying.
All they got to do is win it and they take the 7th seed. Give me
Hey,
Magic.
Oh
fuck
shit.
that.
Paul George fucking 2 for 13 from the 3. Stop playing with me. Give me the Magic. If you're gonna pick the 76ers, just pick the 76ers. But well, don't worry about how I pick and who I pick.
Magic. I picked the Magic, motherfucker. But I'm just saying,
I picked the Hornets for the Pistons.
No ass picking the Magic just because you don't want to play the Sixers.
Pistons. I didn't say I didn't want to play the Sixers.
Yeah,
Bring them the fuck on. The words, cut it up and clip it, boo up, and show me where Troy said I don't want to play the Sixers. I did not say that. I did not say that, nigga. I did not say that.
You wouldn't even.
You out here trying to pull a hocus pocus.
You wouldn't even pull the. Then nobody asked your ass who would you rather play.
That's right. I started it off. Exactly. Let me see. I said, "Oh, this is the matchup. Let me see. Who would I rather Boston play as a Boston fan? The Magic. That's right." And I stand on that shit. That's not.
It's not a Boston. This was no Boston.
It's not like yo, bro. It's not like
no Boston question.
It's a fucking matchup that leads to Boston. It's a Boston question, nigga. I'm a Boston fan. I gotta put my bias in there somehow, some way. Boy, come on, boy.
Oh my god.
Come on, don't make me.
It wasn't even about Boston. What are you talking about? Philly
get in, boy.
Or who we're talking about? Philly versus. Come on, man. We talking about Philly versus another team.
Not. If you acting like Joel Embiid did, fully healthy, just came off an MVP season. This nigga about to dominate. I'm not fucking scared of no damn 70 stupid ass Sixers. I'm not scared of them. Ain't nobody scared of you. Trying to just make a clip. Make it. Make the clip, nigga. Because I'm not scared of no fucking 76ers. Or 76ers are coming. I don't give a shit. The fuck? If they was that good, nigga, they wouldn't be in the play-in. Fuck out my face. Anything else,
fuck them niggas.
Fuck them niggas. Yeah. Fuck them for what they did to Ben Simmons, boy. Yeah.
Troy.
And Markel, or Marshawn, or however you say his fucking name.
Nigga Markel Fultz, nigga, fuck him, my nigga Markel Fultz shot, nigga.
Fuck them for what they did to Jahlil Okafor. Fuck them.
Nigga, fuck up what they did to nigga Jimmy Butler, nigga. Tobias Harris over me.
Fuck them for what they did to fucking Nolan's Noel, nigga. Fuck them.
Yeah, tell them,
fuck them.
These niggas think they own the team. They be talking
they could come get their ass whipped.
Would you rather?
On the team.
But Buap, who you got coming? Who you got taking the 7th seed?
I told you the Magic.
Okay. And Moolich, you said that.
I got the Sixers because the Magic ain't a good team. But I understand why y'all picked the Magic though.
Woo, that was a long fucking. Hey. All right, moving on because Buap want to fight and we got some more stuff to fight about. By the playoffs, I got 4 teams on my list. You guys might want to throw some other teams in there, but I got a question. Are these teams having issues or not? Are we worried about them coming to start this playoffs or are they going to be all right? And I got 4 teams for you. I got 2 in the East, 2 in the West. My 2 teams in the East is going to be the Knicks, being that they've been struggling on defense. Pistons, we really don't know what they're going to look like in the playoffs. They're young. Cade's just coming back off a punctured lung. They played good without him. Very good team. Could they end up getting bounced in the first round? And then I got the Wolves, which always struggle. They make it sometimes. They struggle a lot. Here, we want to see Ant take the next level, right? Take the next step, become a champion, right? Then the face of the league with a ring is crazy, you feel me? Because y'all saying he the face of the league. And then I got Buap's favorite, man. Kevin Durant and the Rockets. They in trouble, boy. They got issues.
I don't think the Timberwolves got no issues. Be all right. Once Ant full time again, they be straight. As long as he ain't hurt or some shit. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with him. I know he been in and out the lineup a lot this year,
All
but
those kids, nigga.
man, that's fucked up.
Ah,
But no, I do think the Rockets again. This it's the same shit for Harden, same shit for Durant. Like they in this position in their careers where like you just got to get it done, bro. Like they just both like seriously like y'all got everything y'all need allegedly. Harden definitely he is like, bro,
keep giving and giving. It's the season
like
of giving for Harden.
you got to get it done at some point, bro. Like Harden, for real. Kevin Durant, the same thing. Like he has to go out here to me and like for real get the Lakers up out of there, bro. Like for real, they got to go ahead and get them up out of there, bro. I ain't saying he got to go crazy, bro, but he should
27,
look like, you know what I'm
28,
saying? Like, yeah, like he should look like the
6 and
best player
6.
on the floor most of the nights out there against that Lakers team. No defense, no nothing, bro. Like I can't see a scenario where this goes to game 6. I might can see the Lakers still in one, catching Houston on you know what I'm saying, at home in LA rather, but I can't see this going more than 6, bro. Like this should be over with pretty convincingly too. I'll see a blowout at least both games in Houston. Like and maybe some people would say that's unrealistic to like no, bro. Like they should like Ronnie is finna play some playoff games, I think, bro.
He
Yeah,
definitely
he
playing more
definitely getting
playoff.
playoff minutes. Definitely
He's
getting
gonna
playoff
get
minutes.
stripped 3 times in a
That's how
row.
bad
We
it's gonna
know.
get. That's how bad it's gonna get for the Lakers. He's gonna play
Well,
some
maybe they
playoffs.
should have set themselves up for better success down the bench than
I mean, hey, when you lose them two,
listen, Luke Kennard,
get done,
Aiton start going off like they did a couple of weeks ago. I don't know.
bro. When you
But
lose
like I
them
said, give me the
two, bro,
Rockets. Give me the Rockets in 6. Lakers winning the championship.
get done. Get done, bro. No, I this ain't. I'm not really concerned until we get to you know round 2 for Kevin Durant, looking like he's finna clearly get there. Like you gonna have to go up against a Jokic or a Shea or a fucking goddamn it don't matter. One of them you're gonna have to
Oh,
beat.
God damn it.
You're gonna have to beat one of them, and you more than likely you're probably not, but it would always still boil down to how well he played for me, still no matter which, because at the end of the day I gotta judge the performance and if the performance was good and you just lost to the better team, I can live with that. But it's just still gonna be just a tale of your career. You pretty much always been a great player. You just ain't in that upper echelon room, you know, with the great greats. You know, like he ain't up in there with them, and that's okay. He ain't in that top 10 clash, then that's you know that's unfortunate because the talent suggests it, you know. But it's just that's a special room, I guess. I don't think it's no disrespect to him though. He's still a hell of a player.
Pistons and Knicks. They good? Got issues?
Yeah, the Pistons got some issues. Yeah.
Get them some tissues.
I mean, they're gonna be, you know, a tough defensive team, of course, but like at the end of the day, they gonna struggle to get buckets and against teams like, you know, once you get the scheme for a team, bro, like that's why the playoffs are always gonna matter. You get the scheme for teams. And shit that was working in the regular season is probably not like not to say that you're gonna have to completely go away from it, but like it's just different, bro. Like, and I think Detroit. My only concern is again like they don't have enough scoring. Uh, K gonna have to be prolific, pretty much.
Prolific. That should have been the fucking word of the day. Why didn't you? Prolific. Brought to you by Mel. Mulich, can you talk? Yeah, niggas both
Yep.
have black.
What's good?
All right, issues or not? Knicks, Pistons, Wolves, Rockets.
Rockets for sure. I already talked about their issues a few weeks ago. They can't fucking score. Their offensive front set fucking sucks. Which is why in late game situations they tend to go stagnant in their offense. I just watched it again for the fourth time this past weekend. And if they don't have that dump off to Sengun on the inside, and if he can't muscle his way to a foul or to a quick score, bruh, they literally have no offense. It's either get the force the ball in the Sengun or KD dribble on the perimeter shoot. That's it. So if they want to go far in these playoffs, fix it, bro. Like you have to fix that offense. It's not going to go far without it getting tremendously better. And you could probably chalk that up to them not having Fred VanVleet, but I guess we'll see what happens when he comes back next year. The Knicks, I just don't trust them. I just don't trust the Knicks. Like they're inconsistent as shit. Cat is never fully healthy. It seems like there's always some way, shape, or form of turmoil going on between the players and Cat, the front office and the players, the this and this and that. And it's just like at some point in time, y'all either got to learn to play together and get it together for the greater good, which is the championship, or just split the shit up, bro. Because that's the same. You guys y'all can't force this. It's never gonna happen if y'all force it. Like, oh well, you guys, yeah, we're all good players. Let's all just play together and help. It's not gonna work. So either get y'all shit together or just pack it in, bro. Because obviously the turmoil is starting to be louder than the success. And I think once you get to that level, it's obviously time to blow it up. T-Wolves, it's really just health. Anthony Edwards has been in and out of the lineup all year. We know what we're getting from Jay Randall. We know what we're getting from the players like freaking the Stifle Tower, whatever the fuck his name is, Rudy Gobert, Jaden Daniels. Like we know what we're getting from those guys. It's really just the health that comes down to the superstars and Anthony Edwards. And I think this is the year that you really have to see if Jay Randall can be consistent in the playoffs. Because last year, obviously, his consistency was a problem, and a lot of people looked at him as the reason why the Minnesota struggled in the playoffs. So I think the spotlight is going to be more so on him than it is Edwards, because we have to see what you're made of in tough situations in the playoffs and how you can help your team overcome certain situations, especially when your number one doesn't fully have it all the way, or is maybe struggling himself. What was the last team?
Pistons.
It's just as long as he comes back healthy, I think that team goes where he goes, and they go with him because he's obviously their leader. He's their best player. They do have a really solid team around him, but as long as he can stay healthy, as long as he doesn't suffer any setbacks, no matter last long, I think they'll ultimately be fine. I'm not saying that they'll be a shoe-in to go far, but I do think that they'll be a really good team and a really competitive team going forward. Another team that I kind of wanted to add, though, would be the Nuggets. As good as Jokic is playing, as good as Aaron Gordon is playing, as good as everybody else is playing, again, I'm going to say his name, Jamal Murray. Who are we going to get? Which Jamal Murray are we going to get?
Yeah, talk about
2020 bubbles, Jamal Murray? Are we going to get the guy who we're going to get the guy who can average a 30 ball in his sleep, Jamal Murray, or are we going to get the inconsistent Jamal Murray to play basketball? That's all I want to know. Tell me which Jamal Murray we're going to get, and that's how I'll tell you if I believe in the Nuggets or not. We know who Jokic is. We know how consistent he is. We understand how everybody else on our team is coming. I need to know, Jamal, which Jamal Murray am I going to get?
Man,
hey.
I don't. I think you're gonna get Jamal Murray. Shit, he a weird dude to rank. I mean, obviously, like he's just then had these highs and these type of lows. Like this is his best regular season, I think. Though, he averaged like 25 and 6 or 25 and 7, something like that. But yeah, I ain't got no concerns for Jokic and them. They seem like on any night they can beat whoever, and that's where you want to be. But the thing about that's like two other teams in the West. I think the same thing on any given night. The Spurs can beat anybody in the NBA, and the same thing with the Thunder. And I know people talking about like, oh, that mean anybody can beat. No, I literally mean like like in a series. Like I think I would not be shocked if the Spurs beat the Thunder or they beat the Nuggets. I wouldn't be like, oh shit. I might be shocked by the fashion they do it, if they do it in a more convincing fashion, if anything, but I wouldn't be shocked if them teams were to lose to either team. Now, the one team I would say would be Minnesota, who, could shock and get back to a Western Conference Finals. To me, they would be overachieving because I don't think they could beat any team on any night. I don't think they'll be able to beat the Thunder, and I don't think they'll be able to beat the Spurs. I think they might be able to beat Denver. You know, mute.
On mute. Thank you, Boo. See, that's what's supposed to happen last week. But anyway, playoffs are set. We got the Heat playing right now. They're winning by 2, but I'll edit the doc, message you about it. We're gonna jump to our award picks for the end of the season awards, and we're just gonna do them the same way we do our top 10s, and then we're gonna cut to the last edits to the tier list, and we'll save the other 2 topics for Thursday. So award picks. I'll just go first. One thing that we didn't do was clutch player of the year. We could do it later. I didn't calculate it in this one, but MVP, defensive player of the year, offensive player of the year, most improved player, coach of the year, rookie of the year, and sixth man of the year are the ones that we're doing. And mine would go MVP, Jaylen Brown, defensive player of the year, Victor Wembanyama, offensive player of the year. I'm going to go ahead and give it to Joker. Most improved, give me this one was a battle between 2, but I went ahead and took Alexander Walker. I didn't want to fuck up his first name, as Boone said. Coach of the year, give me Joe Mazzulla. Rookie of the year, I'm gonna have to take Cooper Flag. I know the comments later in Cooper Flag. I have to take Cooper Flag. And then sixth man of the year, give me Jamie Jaquez from the Heat. What?
MVP, I'm gonna go Shea. Deep boy, I'm gonna go Victor Wembanyama. Offensive player. Damn, I mean, does Luka qualify for the awards?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna have to go. Might have to go. Jokic, yeah. Go Jokic. Coach of the year.
Most improved.
Most improved. Damn. I ain't do my homework on this shit. Most improved. Oh, Jalen Johnson. Go Jalen Johnson.
Coach of the year.
Coach of the year. I'ma go Joe. Go Joe. Joe Mazzulla.
Rookie of the year.
Cooper.
And then sixth man.
You. It's tough. Ain't Peyton? No, Peyton Pritchard not there. He a starter, ain't he? Yeah, Peyton have started this year, ain't he?
I think he started a couple of games this year, a handful of them.
I don't know. I'm gonna say Peyton. I don't give a fuck about him.
So give me Peyton again. All right, Bulich. Bulich a second. 2 seconds. 3 seconds. Give him a bunch of seconds. All right, there we go. Can you hear us? He was moving for a second.
That nigga move stuck.
That nigga is in the upside down. Let's come back. Give us move back, Demigorgons. Give us move back. But Moo gonna have to give you his next week. Yeah, Troy gotta run. Over here getting in trouble and shit. Moo, take care. Boo up. We're gonna see y'all Thursday where we'll do the 8 teams losing, plus we'll have Mel. And then we'll do the top 10 players of the season. Thursday, 10:15 p.m. Eastern. Have a good night.
If it's hoops, we map it. No story, we're lacking. Every week, bring the heat like a fast break happening. So lace up, tune in, let the energy rise. Where the game meets the mic.